My name is Ryan.
My name is Stephanie.
And welcome back to the NYIG YouTube channel. And today is going to be a very special video. And it's our New Year's special. So definitely expect something after our intro. Now, the reason why we're doing this special intro is because first we want to thank you guys so much for your support during the past year. We've definitely grown so much over this 1 year period. We actually over doubled our subscribers. So thank you all so much for following us, whether you were following us from the beginning or you joined us midway. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
And for those of you who've been leaving a lot of comments, they've really been helping us, especially your suggestions, your feedback. They've all been entering to make our channel even better in the future. And also, if you haven't seen any reply, it's probably because we're either working on it or we're planning something special
for you
guys.
Yes.
This year has also been very big in terms of Go events because we've been going to all of these different Go events and all different kinds. For example, you've been to two big competitions, one of which being the very prestigious Go Second Cup.
Right. In April.
Which also known as the Wuqingyuan Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to I had a really good time in the Bay Area doing a Go workshop there. I got to meet a lot of Californian Go players, so that was very fun.
Maybe some of them are watching this video.
yeah, and so definitely, and so next year we'll definitely want to continue that trend, and also this part of our goal in making this channel is because we want to make Go more popular and reach more people in terms of content. So if you are planning to organize a Go event and you would like to reach more people, we'll be more than happy to help promote it for you. And in terms of this year, we've also got lots of those big events coming up, right?
Yes. So in the coming year, I'm planning to go to London in a tournament. And also we plan to go to a Maryland Open, which is one of the biggest tournaments in the US, organized by Keith.
And additionally, we've got the Ohio Go Club and the Houston Go Club who are also organizing big Go events that also were kind enough to invite us. So definitely look forward to those. And on top of that, we've got those international tournaments next year. We have the In Cup, Interland Cup, and probably Baling Cup in more further down the road. So all of those will provide us very good content, and which is good news because more videos for you guys.
Yeah.
So we've definitely come along really far since the beginning of the channel. So we're actually just under 2 years old now, and a lot of our series have been going very well, and we are actually hoping to launch a few new series in the near future. So definitely stay tuned for those. And for those of you who have been making all these good suggestions, we definitely like to stop here and thank you for doing that, and thank you for following us this far.
We have definitely came a long way. So thank you all very, very much for supporting us. All of you guys' comments, views, and likes help us make the channel better.
Of course, and for those of you who have left those great comments that are very good video material that we haven't taken up, well, it's probably coming, as we said. And today we're going to offer you something very special, and it's going to be the epic battle, finally.
Between Stephanie and Ryan.
Oh, that sounded really nice when you said it like that. But yeah, it's kind of scary.
I'm scared. Don't be scared.
It's coming, and right now, let's do it. Okay, here we go then. We just started, and I think it did nagiri in the system, so I will be playing white. Oh god, I'm super excited, but I'm really nervous. It's been, I think it's been quite a while before we had played officially, so this is definitely going to be something interesting. So time settings are 5 minutes and 30-second Byo-Yomi. Let's go. Oh, she's playing fast. Well, I mean, will be a relatively fast game. So we will see what goes on. And right off the bat, we actually have four corners. So that's already something that's different from the classical games these days. And typically when you have 3/4s, you'll have some sort of a fight. So let's see. What will we have? I think typically now black encloses this corner. Either the small or large knight shimari is pretty common. Oh, she approached. Now, this is relatively new, I guess. I think attaching under is kind of the meta these days. Most of the time you attach under, because a lot of the joseki associated with the high approach and attachment is that white gets the territory in the corner, and territory is very, very important early on. So let's see which side black chooses. I think, yeah, I don't know. I guess both are okay and both are possible. So, yeah, typically in terms of these like online games, it's actually usually harder to play as black, and I guess in general, because as black you have to think more about kind of the global picture, because you wanna do something that can get you back homey, I guess. Yeah. So another high approach. I'm tempted to do the attachment again and just play out that joseki. But I think I want to do something different. It's gonna get me thinking. Should I do low approach actually? Yeah, I'm gonna low approach. I don't want her to develop influence too early, because in terms of her style, she's very she's like a super attacker when she has the strength in center influence, and it's gonna be kind of hard to combat that. So I'm going to try to not let her get like a big Moyo influence such that I have to invade. So I guess I'm going in with a strategy already. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. Well, I guess this is kind of almost a forgotten joseki these days, because so many people just attach right away when they see that high approach. So yeah, the one space pincer, typically you pretty much just have to attach, and then white could either hane this way, hane that way, or do the 2-space extension directly. So I think I'm gonna do the 2-space extension. Yeah, because I'm not really happy with either of the hane josekis actually. So yeah. Oh, I just said that black had to either had to attach, but well, I guess this 2-space is pretty much for sure. I don't really have any other choice. And now, so typically, if black attaches now, when white hanes, white can extend directly. And then this peep is not too severe, so usually white can still live with that. Okay, so this is pretty much sente, because I don't really have a really good follow-up here, so I don't want to get attached here by black. Wow, so this is interesting. I kind of want to make this attachment, but I guess I should think a little more about this. So this is, so basically black finished off the joseki in the top left. And the meaning of this is that white doesn't really have a direct way of playing locally. So because of that, black is able to just tenuki, and also this is kind of like a pincer. So this is killing two birds with one stone. So I can't really let black just get away with this. So I still have to do something here because I can't let the stone die. But the question is, what do I do to escape here well enough without letting black get too much? So I think I'm going to try this attachment, and I can kind of imagine, I know exactly what her reaction is going to be, but I'm going to do this anyway. So typically she'll look at me and say, how is that possibly going to work? It's basically that look, but I mean, this is a fast game, so most of the moves will be per instinct anyway. So let's do this attachment. So basically, I saw two variations. Black Hane is here, white will cut. And now it's actually relatively uncomfortable because if black extends directly, white can Atari and push out through this middle part. And this will hurt these two stones very much. So I don't think that's a very good result for black. So if black Hanes and white cuts, then black would have to either extend or do something else. But actually, when black Hane is here, white also has the option of haneing back on the other side. So actually that looks like a decent option. I might go for that, actually. That seems reasonable. Because if white benefits from the upper side, then white could sacrifice this one stone on the side. So that's actually possible. Because I just realized that if black hanes and white cuts, black can extend above. And that could be slightly awkward for white. So I don't know what to do now. So cutting will definitely end up in a pretty nasty fight. And yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Okay, so black decided to extend. Well, I think I want to attach out now. Do I want to extend here? I think I want to attach out. I'm not sure if that's any good. So what is better in terms of shape? I don't know. Let's just attach. I'm not really too comfortable with this just dying though, because I don't think this lower side has benefited enough. So I think, yeah, let's see. So basically black hanes and I extend. This exchange is pretty decent because afterwards I have an extension. Wow, she is using her time. Pretty cautious, I guess. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, let me add some time. Okay, so I think there was a disconnection. Yeah, so I was like, the hane shouldn't be taking too much time, and I definitely had to extend. So really no thinking there. And now I guess I have a kind of a Mii situation because there's this cut here, and there's this extension. Should I extend or should I jump? Now that's another question. Good question. I suspect that black will probably protect this cut. Okay, now I think she used an overtime. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. This, huh. Yep, I think I have to honey this. I don't see any other viable options. If I found it this way, it's actually not a Joseki, because black benefits more this way. And also black can also wedge and connect, and that's also very uncomfortable. So I don't think that's a good option for me.
So after he attached there, and then he attached again, and I didn't have a choice, and I have to honey on the top. So I think he is looking for the honey here, but I couldn't afford to spend another move to respond there, and I'm going to pull that stone back. I can see why he made that exchange before, because if he attached before without that exchange, let's say he attached and Hana he extend, just to play the same moves, and then he played the attach. Of course, I'm not going to extend toward to his group here. Instead, I will move closer to my group. So, in this variation, he already got profit of making that exchange. So later on, there's some ajis on the top. Oh, he played in Tiger's Mouth. I didn't expect he will respond to my move. Okay, so I don't really just want to play the Tiger's Mouth to fix the cutting point. I will do something fancy, the shoulder hit. I'm not sure that's a good move, because since he's group on the side, the 4 stones are already solid and strong, I don't think he's gonna respond in a normal way. So usually when you respond to a shoulder hit, you want to push up or extend on the bottom. But in this situation, since this group is already strong enough, he's probably going to do something. He's going to do something more like, I will say unusual, but more attacking aggressively. Alright. So he used one of his Tsubiyomi. He has a 4 left. Let's see what he's going to do. Yeah, see? I told you guys he's going to do something special. Not just play the common move. Maybe I should make that exchange. Maybe I should just play the shorter hit without that exchange. Then I have to Atari from the side. I didn't have any choice. I don't have a lot of choice at this point. Okay. Alright. So, what should I do? Alright. I'll attach here. Because I don't... the purpose of the cut here, he wants to make my shape heavier. So if I just simply extend here, I'm going to help him to extend on the outside. And my shape is really in a very awkward situation, so I really don't want to do that. Instead, if I'm able to make that exchange, now I can actually attach here and have a better shape. Right. Okay.
Alright. Fine. I'm gonna connect myself. So by having that exchange and I'm able to attach from the outside, now I have a better position. I have a better shape in this position. And plus, he's 3 stones in the center. The liberty is very short as well. So later on, I can still escape here. He probably needs to do something to protect the weakness in the center. Yeah. Should I, honey? No, that's probably not a good move. Alright, fine. I'm gonna extend. Alright, the ladder. Does the ladder work? Let me see. By instinct, that shouldn't work for him. Okay. So after the push on top, he still have the RG here, the weakness. Somehow later on, he still, yeah, see? He needs to keep fixing the weakness in the center. And I think now it's time to Hane. Yes. If he Hanes, I think I'm ready to double Hane here. He needs to Hane. He can't cut. Are you very... Oh, he Tanuki'd. That's an expected move. Oh, the time is very intense. What should I do? What should I do? So if I attach here, I don't think I'm able to connect. Alright, so I will attach on top. Oh, that's fast. Did he read all the sequences already? That's why he played it very fast? What should I do? What should I do? Should I Atari and I use an Atari? No, okay, fine. I'm gonna use one of my Byoyumi here. So if I extend, that's the same thing as extend here. So I can do that. If I bump, it's gonna connect. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea as well. Alright, I will just connect. Probably that's not a good idea, but that's just the most safe plan for now. And just sacrifice the stone on top. Alright, the question is he happy with capturing the stone on the top? Or he has something else to do? Alright. Oh, I feel sad of sacrificing that stone. Okay. I guess I didn't have choice. Maybe because of my attach over there. I should have a better plan. That's why I said earlier that making that exchange already gave him a profit. So now he's probably planning to cut here. Since this group is getting... Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. I thought he's planning to cut here. My group and this corner is pretty weak. Okay, but he did not play that move. Alright. So I don't think I'm brave enough to extend here. What should I do? Alright, I just play the most safe plan here. Okay.
Okay. So black protected. I think this is relatively strong as of yet. So I think I wanted to approach. So things seem to have finished on the left side already. And so now we're just Actually, do I have a weakness? I don't think so. I should be able to fend off most of the stuff here because I can actually capture Incente still. Although I lost some points in the corner with this, I think the benefit in the center is also pretty nice. So here, I'm gonna do the oh, maybe this is actually a good time for me to attach onto the 3/4 stone, like at the start point. So this is a more traditional way of approaching, because the right side is worth a lot, so typically you do the large knight approach in that case, because black will pincer anyway. So that's a good way of approaching. So now, what to do now is the question. So, before I did this, I thought attaching was big enough, but after this Joseki, it feels like this potential was pretty big as well. But I'm not confident enough to actually jump. So I am a little nervous here. Yeah, because this side isn't too big either. Nobody really has any potential on this side. So, yeah. Well, I'll attach. Yeah. Well, we have this Joseki, but I have a very bad direction. So, but I mean, yeah, let's finish it first. Black has a lot of influence here. And the next move is a good question again. And also because black protected this way, it's pretty much impossible for white to do anything in terms of like Hane and stuff, because if I Hane I have to extend a bunch of times and it's going to give black even more. So that's no good. So basically you have to like start from above. But in terms of territory, I think white is doing well. It's just yeah, I have to reduce well somehow. And doesn't seem like an easy task. What is the right position to reduce? I have to actually be a little careful with that stone, because if I reduce and block its bunch of stones, you might just capture the upper right corner as well. I'm going to start with this. It doesn't seem too deep, and if black were to play a capping move, when I jump down, there's still a relatively open space to make eye shape. Ooh. So black is ignoring me. And oh, this is a good move, I think, because it really threatens my middle group. Yeah, I definitely can't extend normally, because if I extend block jumps, it's threatening both of my groups. And 2 weak groups is definitely no good. So, I didn't even get the Hane. Is that a slightly careless move? I think I need to double Hane. I can't really go into the corner because black can get free stones on the outside, and this guy is gonna really be in danger. Because if I go into the corner, black can Atari and connect, and then I have to either crawl or clamp. If I clamp, she's gonna have more forcing moves with that part, and then this guy is feeling really lonely. So I feel like double Hane is a decent way of dealing with this, because if black captures, then I can still Atari and connect this guy back. So in terms of like the big picture, which is something Stephanie always tells me when we review games, is that I typically don't worry about that enough, and which leads to cases where sometimes I benefit locally but lose on kind of the overall game. So yeah, it's something that I've been kind of learning along the way. Alright, so global picture. I think this is a relatively global move, because locally the best move would be to take the corner, but now I am saying, okay, you can take some. And okay, so definitely black is not satisfied with taking the corner. This Atari I must connect. And now, what's the deal here?
Okay, I will just extend. I was actually thinking push all the way on the top and try to kill the stone, but you know, killing is very hard. You don't really want to put yourself in a killing situation, because that's very risky. It's a 50-50%. Usually, if you're controlling the whole territory on the board, and you don't really want to take that risk. Okay, so we're using the Atari. He didn't make that exchange, and he's gonna pull the stone back. And what should I do with that stone then? Yeah. Yeah. I know he's gonna do this. I think I'll have to carry over here. Okay. Is he going to run the ladder? Oh. Is he going to start the ladder? Yes. Okay. The ladder now doesn't work for me. I can run the ladder. I think I made a very bad choice. I shouldn't Atari and extend there. That was not a smart choice. Okay. Okay. Alright, I guess I have to extend. And he's going to make that Atari right here. Then I have to connect. I think I just put myself in a very difficult situation. I shouldn't focus on his 3 stones earlier that much. You're right. So now if he cut through from here, my 3 stones on the top will be in a very bad situation. Is not connecting with any stones or any group on the top. On the top, yes. And then the group on the right side is also in danger. So somehow I have to use a sacrifice strategy over here to get rid of my 3 stones and still come back to focus on the 3 white stones. Alright. And then, alright, so he Atari'd. Then I have to escape. I don't think I have any other choice. Okay. Alright. What should I do? Should I Atari and escape? Or should I just do Atari here instead? Alright, I guess Atari here doesn't make me lose anything. And if he turned here, then I will kill the 2 stones. It's pretty... Okay. It's not easy. It's not easy situation for me to deal with right now. Because if all of my 4 stones are dead on the top... Oh, really? He doesn't... Okay, he's still not satisfied with killing my 4 stones on the top. And he wants to have more. Alright, fine. If he's being greedy at this point, and I have to do something with it. Okay. Okay, so I think it's totally not necessary to connect there. If White is able to kill my 4 stones on the top, if I were White, I would be very happy with that. But it seems he's not happy. He's not satisfied. He's not satisfied with killing my 4 stones on the top. But making that exchange moves, the connecting and my extension move in the center, doesn't really help him. Unless he's gonna make that group alive in the center, which is he's probably going to do. Yes. Okay. But at least I'm able to save the 4 stones on the top later. Alright, so what are you going to do, Ryan? Don't make me to kill your dragon, because you have been greedy so much. I feel this is not... Oh... Should I make that exchange move first? No, I should have tarred here. Okay. Alright, so he's playing. I feel like he's playing style after the connect here forces me to kill his dragon. I didn't have a choice. He doesn't give me any other choice. Alright, and then let's start battle. Alright, so probably you will think I look so serious when I'm playing a game. And so I used to compete at a Go Congress from I think 2011 to 2014 or 15. But nowadays I still compete for the City League, but not for the tournaments, the US Open anymore, because I have the teaching time conflict. So when I was competing at a Go Congress before, a couple of years ago, and people, when they haven't talked to me yet, just by watching my games while I was playing, they think I'm very serious person, and I don't laugh, I don't smile a lot. But after they went to my lectures and simul games, I feel, oh, Stephanie, you're actually very nice, but you look so serious and scary when you're playing a game. Yeah, that's me. I don't really smile when I'm playing a game. I always look very, very serious when I'm playing a game. I have to concentrate and think a lot. But the fact is, I'm nice, alright? I'm not scary. Even though I don't smile during the game. Alright, are you confident to kill this group? Alright, he is not that easy. So, he has Sente here. Should I extend here, or should I just extend on top? I don't want to use my other PoE. Okay, I will. Okay. So. So hard choice. Okay, I'll extend here first. I don't want him to push here and make my shape very bad. So if he double Hane here, if he double Otari here, then I would just pull the stone out, because now it's easier for me to jump to the center. But if he extend instead double Otari, then it's harder for me to connect on top, then I have to push over here. But he wants to everything. I'm so mad. Alright, if you want everything, then I want everything as well. Alright, let's fight.
So this is really, really bad. Well, I need more time. Although this might be not a good exchange, I am desperate for time right now. So let this be. Attach. There must be something here, right? At least I hope. I am hopeful. There does seem like something, because I have this Sente. Go. I really need to improve my reading skills, I think. Yep. So Black Han is here. And now... if I clamp, does that work? I have no idea. I'm just doing these time moves. This is really getting intense, isn't it? So basically, I'm not really sure what to do now for this group. There's a lot of Aji. I'm pretty sure I can't just let this group sacrifice, but... oh, I managed to use one for overtime by playing this time Suji, okay. I can't really cut, can I? Oh, is this a fake one? Oh man. Oh. I think this game is already pretty bad. Ah, I just realized that... oh! Block ignored. Oh no, and I can't cut? Oh, if I cut, block can push and push. Oh, I don't think this even works. Because block can play the tiger's mouth here, I believe. And then... I don't have a Sentai. Well, I could have had a Sentai, I think. I didn't have enough time to make any of the judgments. Now I think I completely... okay, I think I definitely need to try to cut and do something in the left side over here. Okay, I have to cut. I have to do something here. I can't just let this stone go to waste. Oh wait. Can I extend here? I have to. I have to extend here, because if I block and black pushes, I am done for. I have to extend here. And then... block will Atari. Oh no. I don't think I can capture this group at all. I don't think it's gonna happen. I can't let these two groups connect. That's another given. So this is another must play. And I think black is just alive. Yeah, I think black is just alive here, isn't it? So this is Sente, but I have to live myself, and that's the problem. I can't go too hard attacking this yet. And now I can't kill this group, and because I played a fake time Suji. And I think this is just dead. I don't see any way for me to make this alive. Zilch. This is impossible. Yeah. I have to get this, because if Block connects back, I'm gonna be all weak in the center too. So now I have to live this group, and Block is just alive after capturing the stone. Yeah. Well, the descent didn't do much for here either, which is also very, very unfortunate. I don't even have a chance to go rogue because well, this group is alive. And there's no point killing this here because Black can just jump out. This is really strong, so there's not really any Aji with that group either. So I'm just looking for ways for me to gain stuff back, and there doesn't look like any obvious ones. So I'm going to yeah, there's nothing. Only honey and connect. Okay. So I need to stay focused. Okay, first I need to remain calm. Okay, let me enclose this first, and we'll do a proper judgment of the board and see how the game state is like after this loss. I completely didn't see this.
Let's see what he's going to do, because he has some weaknesses there as well. So if he just captured directly here, and I will have more room to make that group alive. Okay, so let's just count the territory very quickly. Alright, so if my group is dead on the top, and he will have 10, 20, 30, 40, 46 points on the top. 46 and 46 and 5, 51, 61, 70. He has around 70 points on the board. Okay. Oh, don't know. Oh! Wow, that's close. Okay. Huh. So my group on the left is not alive yet. I feel like I just played a very dumb move. Okay. So the funny thing is, even though I capture here, there's still some Aji. Oh, which is very annoying. Because he has this Sente, and he has absolute one eye right here. And if he extend, then I have to kill this eye. Maybe I should just kill the stone instead. No, I have to capture the 2 stones. That's a bad move. I was talking about this move. Is really not that great. That move actually doesn't do anything on the board, and it's just basically gives him a free move on the outside here, and capture my stone. Alright, so now all the fights are settled. It's more like an endgame right now. Okay, yeah, he's coming. He's gonna start attacking my group over here. Okay. I don't think this group is gonna die. The ice space is pretty flexible right here. And plus I have a code. That's a free code for me. Free code usually means either is in the end game, or it means even though I lose that code, it doesn't actually hurt me anything. So then I'll just start a code. Because my group over here is already alive. Even though he wins this go and he kills the side, but since I have the Sente over here, I can still attack his corner. So I don't think he will have any chance to kill my whole group right here. No, he gave up. He's giving up the code right now. Okay, but then I can't push. He has Atari and his group is going to be alive. Then I will just push from the other side. Okay. Okay. So I feel like losing these 2 stones are very big. I definitely shouldn't lose that group. Yeah, so back to this move. That was really a positive move. I was thinking that's absolute Sente, but I didn't. He connected here. All right. Yeah, that's a sente. Okay, then I will block here. All right, so I have a 5 points in that corner. 5 points here. So on the left side, I only have a 10 points territory. Let's see how many points I have on the right side. 12, that's 24. Oh, where is he playing all the sentences right now? All right. So 10 points and 24, 34, 34, 40, 50, 55, 60, 80 points. How around 80 points on the board? How many points does he have? Okay. Has a 40 point on the bottom, and 10, if my group is dead. Yeah, it looks like the dead group, but I still have some Ajis here. And oh, he's in the last room as well. Alright, so if my group is completely dead on the top, I'm losing this game for sure. Alright. So I have to figure out, is there any way for me to make that group alive? Alright, let's just play a Sente and give some time for me to think. So if I just simply push, I don't think it will work. Okay, let's try something else. Alright, I'm hoping him to block me on the top so that I can push an Atari. Oh no, that still doesn't work. What I'm thinking about.
77 on the right side. Why am I counting different numbers all the time? This is a problem. Oh, I don't know. Last overtime.
I feel like I'm having a chance. Oh my god. That should I give him a chance to undo? Okay, since I'm a nice person, I will let you undo it. Okay. if I extend here, oh, that was so fun. That's a misclick. And if we respond here, if I block, and he's gonna take the value point and extend and block. No. All right. It's still pretty hard for me to make that group alive. Yeah. Is it still possible for me to do I don't think so. To do I was talking about, oh no, it was so intense. I was talking about Liberty Fight. I don't think it's possible for me to do the Liberty Fight. I was thinking about to pull that stone, pull these two stones back, and he has to connect that group. And then all of my groups were connected. Oh no. Oh, maybe I had a chance. Alright, so let's not thinking about that chance anymore, since I already missed that chance. Okay. Then, okay, and he connected. So if I push, no, that doesn't work. Alright, I have to connect from here. The good thing is I reduced some of his territory on the top. Now he shouldn't have more than 40 points. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let me kill this group first. I feel like all of a sudden I see the sunlight again. I was so sad. I'm playing 2 moves right there. I still didn't kill that group completely. I used 2 moves to try to kill that group. Alright, so now I feel the sunlight is coming to my way. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to count the territory on the top. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 41, 42, 43. Okay, he has a 43. Okay, so let's just alright, that's fine. I don't have to block there. If I block, then he will have a sentence and a push here again. So the good thing, so these 5 stones are huge because my group there was not completely alive yet. But after I kill that group, not only my group is alive, but also later on I can use the monkey jump to take some points away from his territory as well. Okay, so now I think the game is where did he go? Alright, he Atari'd. Alright, let's use Sente. Can I Atari here? Oh, don't be greedy. Alright, so that's my Sente anyway, so I can do it anytime I like later.
70. Oh no! I ran out of time in the last second. I'm pretty sure I clicked there. Oh! Okay, well, I guess it's a good time to resign. Yeah, I realized when I was counting, I really lost so much on this topic. It was just a sudden kind of thing. I think if I saved everything here, I would be ahead instead. But look at how much I lost here. Not only did black get inside white territory, black also captured the center. Oh my gosh. I think what I really should have done is I should have protected here first. Let black do whatever to live, and then come back here. Oh, I think the game was doing pretty well for me, even after this died, because white captured the upper side and got a little bit of benefit here. But then, I think my mindset was not too great, because I kept thinking that because the game was not really going in my rhythm, I was kind of worrying about all these different things. I was thinking about, it was kind of my opponent just playing surprising moves every time. That kind of gets me. But don't go away, because we will do a review together. So see you soon.
All right, here we are. What do you think about this game, Ryan?
Well, I thought I was doing pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too.
Till mid game, until
very late mid game.
Yeah, so what I thought was things kind of went out of rhythm. So I felt the game was going well, and then all of a sudden you started playing moves that I wasn't expecting, and then
I was trying to trick you,
and then things got really out of hand, and then in the end I fell apart.
Right.
Yeah.
So you probably should play some senteis before you started Tanuki. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. So up to this move, I really like this move. It's,
really?
Probe move.
I didn't really know what you were gonna do. I didn't really think this fully through. Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on the next move actually. Yeah. So in the actual game, I decided to extend because I don't want to be too chicken, and second, I don't want to hane on the bottom right there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thought if you did this and extended, I don't really
I don't think
know what to do next.
The part that I was afraid of is you're gonna sacrifice that stone. Just use all the centers on the outside and then sacrifice that stone.
Yeah, I considered it.
I don't really like that position. I got over concentrated.
Yeah. So something.
Yeah.
Or just yeah.
Yeah. So that in the actual game, I decided to make your groups heavier so that you can't sacrifice.
But
them.
I guess I could still jump, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I should have done. I should have played more lightly. Like if I jump now, I think you would have to do this because if I cut, it's pretty much sente. And then I should have gone this. Yeah, so I think I probably should.
Yeah. But the actual game, it went very well for you.
Yeah.
I played a very odd move, the shoulder hit.
Yeah, I was like, you made this strong, but then that shoulder hit confused me.
Yeah, I was commentating on that move as well.
But that was a good move, I think. I almost played the Kosumi here. But then you could have connected on the right side.
Right. And that would be a mistake.
Yeah, so after that, I guess it was pretty normal.
So after you killed that black stone, your group got stronger, and then you can invade.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with this, and after I invaded here,
yeah,
I was relatively happy, and you noticed that since I could have maybe tried to cut. Right?
Yeah, I was expecting you cut since you're already very strong. Yeah, but that's not your style, so that's a different story then.
You're right. So I guess things were pretty much settled, but I think I like white in this position. And then I think that was a bad move. So actually in the game I was commentating that I should be more whole board thinking. But then this move wasn't whole board enough still, even though it was a large knight, not a small knight, but it should have been a split instead. So I think a split would have definitely been better.
Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting you're gonna split.
Yeah, because black is really strong in the middle still, because this is like a weak top. So white can't really hane or do anything. There's some forcing moves here still. So yeah, I should have done this.
My approach is not that. I don't like that move either. Okay.
So I think after this, black is already a little bit better than before, but I think white is probably still decent.
Yeah. I don't really have a lot of territory on the board, but I do have some potential after that Troseki. Yeah. At least I'm happier than before after I got that Troseki.
Yeah. So this move, I actually wasn't expecting. I thought you would block.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a pretty careless move. I didn't expect that you would.
I was trying to break your plan. That's the purpose.
Yeah.
But maybe I should just simply block. Yeah.
And
so
then
if I
White would Atari and
you so I was thinking
something here.
Yeah, you're probably.
But I wasn't sure exactly what because I don't really see any obvious moves.
You still have some. If you played a knight's move here, you still have the.
Yeah, that looks very bad.
But I feel like that's a very urgent fighting situation on the board, and I don't want to be so protected after you hang it there. I feel like I should counter attack.
So this seemed too passive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So now you're gonna get rid of that light stone.
So I considered going to the corner, and then I realized, this would have been too dangerous. So I decided to play kind of a middle move. But then this really surprised me as well. I thought this was not very good.
Yeah, during the game commentary, I said I got too mad, but but I really shouldn't.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because I was expecting you extend instead of a double hane right here. And then I got to send on the top, and then I can go back.
Right.
Or I can push one more. Then I made your group.
But if you push one more, then I probably will go into the corner.
Yeah, but even though I don't keep pushing on the top, and now I go back to the corner, your group is heavier, and at
least they can't connect.
Right. But then you played a double hane right here, and I was too emotional after that move. So I was debating whether I should have played the moves that I in the actual game, or I was thinking about this move. So after the actual game, I think I should play this.
I think this is probably a very important part of the game because it really started this huge fight. Yeah. So I thought maybe I should jump.
I was thinking about that.
Sacrifice. Well, that was kind of the plan, was sacrifice and actually help this guy.
Yeah.
Because he was feeling very lonely in all that influence here.
Yeah. So if you jump there, I think I have to Atari. I can't Tanuki, right? I don't think so. Yeah. But then eventually you can connect your stone. Yeah, that's
I want to
still.
Atari.
That's
still. But I'm not sure what that, because locally it's better for black, but then white can help the stone. So
but in the actual game, I really got in trouble.
Yeah, because the fight, these two groups are pretty weak still, even though black has a lot of stones, and the corner is already alive. So here I got a little too
emotional as well.
What I should have done was just leave the right, and then just try to capture the upper three stones. Because this potential, even though it's big, this benefit is really more than enough to compensate. But I couldn't count, and in a game I was like, this looks really big, and I couldn't know for sure in 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds is pretty fast.
Whether I can win. So then I just chose the more complicated variation.
Okay, I'm not sure about this.
Yeah, maybe you should have extended. I'm not sure.
I was thinking.
So I think I don't think this was good for you though. I realized after you played this move that it was actually necessary, because now the middle group is still very short on liberty, even though this is still alive, but you can't really let this live, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a very painful move for me to make.
Right. Yeah. Because it completely kills the upper side. Right. Yeah, and then this is the start of my... because you can see here if white lives here, then white pretty much wins the game, because white got a huge profit up above.
This is actually what I said.
You know.
It's pretty straightforward. If you're able to live there, then I'm totally.
So this is my first. I was trying to get a time Suji here, but it was a fake one, and that really threw me off. So after you play this move, I felt really bad. So first I tried to get something here, but it actually didn't work because you could have played here.
And then I played an impulsive move.
But it wasn't too bad because you still got rid of all this territory, even though you let these two stones get away, but you'd also got rid of some territory and made this group alive. So I guess it wasn't too bad. It's definitely slightly better for white, but it wasn't as bad as just letting this guy.
Giving a free move.
Yeah, after this I thought there's no way to live, and I was really trying hard to look for variations here.
Yeah, I just feel the Aji is really bad.
And
actually it doesn't have anything.
It doesn't seem like there's anything. Yeah, because after this, Black and Atari here. And even though white can extend here, Black can still take away that eye. And it seems like everything just doesn't work. That's what made me really anxious. Because things just kind of just going in your favor.
Yeah.
And those kind of times is really what gets you. So I was trying to be calm and not, getting so thrown off. So this jump I think was decent.
And I was trying to make something up on the top.
And that was good.
Yeah, but actually...
So this is the move that completely threw me off because I counted so many times, but I didn't do a very good job counting.
I did not either. I counted 3 times during the game, I think. Yeah,
and then same here, but I think more than 3, but I still didn't know who was better for sure. There's a lot of unsettled areas, and also there was just 2 big territories.
Yeah.
And then I was like, so you captured. So this is usually you would only play this move when you were winning by a lot. Then I was like, wait, am I losing? So I wanted to get some moves. Like I wanted more time, but I didn't really see a good place.
That's why you made some sentences on the left side.
Yes, so I thought this was a good move because it threatens this group. But then when you wedged,
I was thinking.
I was completely.
You probably forgot that wedge.
Yeah, well, yeah. But then I had to do this, which let Black go out. So then this was another big loss for White because originally White had some potential here.
Yeah.
But now, not only Black got in, it's hard for White to continue. Because if White goes on over here when Black turns...
Yeah, and then it's necessary to play another move on the top. It feels like you're not completely connected. I still have some Ajis on the top.
Right.
But then I can get that move
on
the bottom.
And this move is too big now.
So after you jump, if you kill the top group, you have 80 points on the board, and I have around 70 points on the right side. So,
but that's after I knew, like way after. So I didn't even have that judgment. And so this is so important to know like how you're doing in the game because it really affects how you how your mentality and how you play. And I think this is the morale of this game. I definitely should have counted better. I should have calmed myself, played actual sente moves here, so I can actually count. And that's really what I should have done.
At the end, the reason why Black wins this game is because that white group was dead.
Right, and
it gives Black a lot of points.
So I did find some time moves, but then I felt so. At this point, I realized. But what I should have done, I should have played some sente moves because this group on the left side was still relatively weak, and then somehow come back here. So that's what I needed, but definitely not this. Even if I connect this out and let you get this, it might be still. Would it still be close? I think Black would be ahead
a little bit. So by jumping there, you gained 15 points, around 15 points, but in the actual game, you actually lost some points on the top.
I also lost points.
So probably that's a still even game.
It might be still close.
So
I definitely feel this is better for Black.
But I was
Because
not very
80
confident during the game.
Oh,
I was thinking Wade is leading all the time. After you killed
But why did you capture there then?
I just feel that Aji was really, really bad.
Oh,
I couldn't read.
Okay. I guess I completely misjudged the situation because I thought you were ahead. But that's what really threw me off.
I see. And I had my last period very early, so I couldn't read a lot of the whole variation.
Wow, I really shouldn't have done
and
this.
I got disconnected during the game, and I lost one of my periods.
Oh, that's why you lost another. But I gave you some time.
Oh.
During the game when you disconnected.
I see.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, I realized you were lagging. I thought you were probably lagging, so I said, oh, I should probably give you some time.
Oh, very
but
nice
then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope that compensated for the lag. But this was definitely a losing move because at this point I really needed to secure that. Because not only in the game, again, it's a mentality thing. Like at this point, first I misclicked because I was so nervous looking at this, and then after that, I completely didn't see this was all dead, and then it was.
So even the situation like this, Black is only leading by 10 to 15 points on board without Comey.
I thought it was more.
So right now,
I guess because I took a big end game on the lower side.
Yeah, so if you block here, you have around 85 points on the board, and Black has around 100 points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's only 15 points without Comey for you.
But that's still a very big.
Yeah.
Right. So.
But I killed this entire group. That's way more than 15 points.
Right.
So if you could have saved that group, you would win this game. Right.
But I wouldn't be able to get this right.
Yeah.
I saved that.
But then, having the territory on the bottom, it's the same as having some points on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So if you jumped here, if you played a Kasumi and play an additional move here, you should get around 10 points on the top.
Perhaps, yeah. So I definitely maybe I overvalue this. Maybe this isn't even 15 because, you can see here probably 10, 11, 12.
Around 15.
Probably less.
Even though I came through from the bottom, I come through from here, then you still have at least a few points left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was this ending.
I just got lucky by playing this move. That was actually kind of a trick move.
Yeah, it completely threw me off. And I think it's a mentality thing. Oh, no. This type of game is really bad because in the future, I'm always going to have this mentality thing. But it was a pretty fun game. I think I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too.
Pretty interesting. So at first it was a relatively calm, and then there was this big fight of like kind of judgment, right? It was a big board fight, like where to invade and take the big moves, and then it came back to the fighting again, and then in the end, well,
yeah, I got lucky.
No, I think it was a good game.
It is, yeah.
Played well.
Look forward to play more games in the future.
Right. All right.
Hope you guys enjoyed the game and the commentary.
If you like more videos like this, definitely follow us because there's lots more of Go content coming your way. And if you're in the area in New York on February 8th, we will have the NYIG Open, which will have a very special event accompanied by a world champion, 公子豪男单 professional. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out our website. All the information is on there.
If you guys like the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, you can always leave the comments below and go to our website and follow us on Twitter and Facebook page. So if you'd like to support our channel, just simply follow the link below. So my name is Stephanie Yin.
My name is Ryan.
We'll see you next time.
See you next decade.